Feeling real good, excited, ready to go. Get my first uniform, so I'm ready.
Go. Looking sharp today, yeah. Tell me what you got on there. Rondo red, yeah.
Rondo red on.
Yeah, Jelly Roll and Rondo red. Entertainment. Y'all holler at it.
New York City. With opening night less than 2 weeks off, the Celtics roll into town for a high-profile tune-up.
Let's go, man. We got to keep building, man. Look, we're only like, what, 12 days away from first game.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go, man. We know what to do. Let's play ball. Sell time!
Hoorah!
Sell time!
Hoorah!
Sell time!
Hoorah!
1, 2, 3. Boom, 2. Let's go.
Champions have a way of exuding confidence, especially if they know they have an advantage to exploit. On opening night, Miami and Boston's big threes might roughly even each other out. But the point guard matchup weighs heavily toward Rajon Rondo, an all-star in his own right who can dominate a game.
Oh, Rondo, what a move! Rajon Rondo!
His speed can cause troubles at both ends.
Rondo doing it all. As Rondo has his triple-double. Off the deflection, he'll get it back. Rondo takes it away, spins, puts it off, banks it in. Rajon Rondo putting on a show.
Rajon's career began with uncertainty. Despite flashes of brilliance, he needed to prove he could be the floor leader of a team filled with superstars.
So much was made about him and what his role was going to be on this team and how he was going to exist alongside the three of us.
We got to have a conscience. Right now, we're turning the ball over at a high rate as a team. That's you. I do think you could be more solid.
For him, he had to be consistent for the veterans to follow. You know, veterans don't follow inconsistent people. They follow people who do it every day and preach it every day and do it by example.
I told him, I said, in order to be good, man, you have to do this every day. It's not when you want to pick and choose where you want to be. This is your obligation to this.
I had to have a lot of discipline and a lot of dedication off the court. A lot of time spent in the gym, a lot of hours getting up shots late, trying to get better, watching film, so definitely not easy.
Through determination and hard work, Rondo has earned the respect of his teammates. On a roster filled with oversized personalities, his is the voice that leads the Celtics.
And the Knicks go up by 9. And a standing ovation from many of the sold-out Madison Square Garden. Timeout, Boston.
Stay home. Don't beat us. Stay home. Defense. No threes. 1, 2, 3. Defense. No threes.
Quick goal. Rondo blows right past everyone. Really becoming one of the elite point guards in the league.
When you see people work and you see how hard they're pushing through and you see the desire, you see the passion. But it's been a pleasure to actually see someone put a lot into something and get the results out of it.
Ray Allen said that sometimes this team has to remind itself to give the ball to Rondo and get out of his way.
He commands his own space. Before it was somewhat the three of our space between Kevin, Paul, and myself, but he has his own space. He commands it.
Paul, Ray, Kevin, they're great players, but they can't do all that they can do, and even if they can't do it for 40 minutes. You needed someone else, and Rondo has been that someone else.
The more years I play, each year I gain more experience, the more leadership role I have to take on, being the point guard of this team. Simple as that. Whether I played as great as I did the last couple of years, if not, I'm still the leader. I'm here for a reason. They still want me here to be the point and run the show, so I'm accepting the responsibility and continue to try to get better.
Now, on an aging team looking to make another run, Rondo is the primary force propping open the Celtics' window of opportunity.
Rajon Rondo and the Celtics leave the floor at Madison Square Garden. One more preseason game in the books as the countdown continues towards the most anticipated opening night game in NBA history.
the most talented team in the NBA. You have to try to translate that into actually being the best team.
This is a time when we all waited for. You guys waited for this too.
It's not enough to win a championship. This is about building a dynasty.
Interesting poll by the NBA general managers. Celtics get little or no respect in terms of potentially winning the championship. It's all Miami, of course.
There's a lot of challenges out there for you. Miami just happens to be another one.
What did Doc Rivers say? Let's just do what we do and do it better.
I'm pretty sure Boston is getting tired of hearing about the Heat.
You know, everything will be done and said at the end of the day, and I think we'll be standing. So
people going to say stuff, and you know, we accept it with open arms. Bring it on.
I'm not really worried about other teams. You know, of course they have a historical backcourt, but may the best team win.
No, they're a title contender right away.
No question.
They are,
regardless of who.
No question in my mind. They jump to the top.
Everybody, East Coast, watch out. We're coming.
Which team is going to be sharper to get started?
It's a changing of the guard now.
Our big three are bigger. Miami's going to lose big. They're going to lose hard. And the Celtics are winning it all this year.
All there's been so far is talk. But we know that we have to go through the battle. We have to go through the journey.
I think they're clearly the best team in the East. They will be in the mix for a long time to come.
We know that the first game of the season is going to be like a playoff type intensity, and we know their crowd is going to be ready.
Well, the jungle's going to be rocking. I'm not even worried about that. You already know what it is.
On October 26th, talk will become action, and a new march toward history will begin. Where will you be?